Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. I got Time Wizard, and I can polymerize that with Baby Dragon. Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide. And just like that, she never moved again. Filing chase! Oh no!
And so it's probably the breasted one. That's the one that's definitely that one. She's gonna die next. She's
What?
probably the murderer.
What
Just
the?
Cap casuals.
I
roster.
don't.
This can't be real!
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson, after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am.
When he gets all serious like that, it's real creepy. I love it.
Try me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Yes, thank you.
Junko was right. He was the killer, just not of Sayaka.
Not of Sayaka? In simple
I wonder if
terms.
those two died because you liked them, you gave them presents.
In simple, just in case anyone out there was any kind of confused a bit, it was the death of a human being.
You're assuming she's not a machine made out of bubblegum pink stuff.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. She went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die that you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
Well, change it back! No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time.
Yes, you can. That's what arcades are for.
Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
You're a
Come on!
bucket.
What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma File. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? 'Cause the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then.
Fucking like watching
then
snuff films.
You know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass as a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. Trial, now could I?
Correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decisions. That's somehow comforting, you slut.
I can kind of see what she's getting, but at the same time, I really do not like her.
Well,
Well
she's
then,
behind the mirror.
please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. fucking Scooby-Doo noises. Wow. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that
They cleared the
Sayaka and
body.
Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
Huh?
In other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you.
Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
what the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just...
I love that. What the heck? It's like so high pitched.
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die.
Yeah, Junko couldn't adapt, obviously. Unfortunately.
Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible.
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here.
She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
We're buried in Vaporeons.
Either way, you can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's just do it then. God damn it. I'm oh god.
Obviously, he's
The-
a fan of Shia LaBeouf.
It's the constant repeating of the same thing over and over again, just in a slightly different flavor that it annoys the shit out of me. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I'd never be able to accept her death.
Hold on.
Alright, I'll wait for a sec.
I like cheese.
Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss?
Honestly,
Like
I was just
cleaning
trying to
up stuff
open my menu,
before?
lady. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta clean this up with a mop and bucket.
I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff. But... Oh god, that's right. I gave this guy a Joey
Now-
Wheeler thing.
now he's covered in bubble gum.
Fuck. Joey Wheeler. Garuzzi's?
What the fuck is Garuzzi's?
She really is dead. It's some kind of like lizard monster that he had in his deck. I don't remember. All I know is he sounds ridiculous when he says his name, so I had to use that as a setter. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! So someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody
back
help
here,
me! Wow, he
What's your problem?
Jeez, he finally figured out that this shit was real?
Well, he's been high the whole time.
Yeah, chill, bro, yeah.
You're just now accepting that?
My thoughts exactly. Alright, Fumi, what have you got to say for yourself? The dot dot. Hey, Fumi?
Consciousness has crashed. We're starting now. Please wait a moment.
The dot dot.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They.
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Dude, you are leaking.
You are leaking?
He's going through withdrawal.
Come on, man. Let me out of here. Come on, someone let me out. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear!
You almost went over her.
Well, I don't really want to talk to her.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene.
What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it.
What if you're the fucking killer?
I don't like having to think anyway. Me and him.
We
kindred
know,
spirits.
dude.
I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? What the hell not?
Stop talking.
What an asshole. Isn't it
And yet
obvious?
we agree.
If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? Okay, so he's got a brain on him. 1 out of 16 characters. 15? 14. How many
He's
how many are
small.
alive?
He's the ultimate, like, trust fund baby, but he's also smart.
Right, but that's smart cannot be applied to the majority of the characters is what I'm saying.
That is fair.
For some reason, I registered that as the ultimate butt fun baby, and my brain blanked for a second.
Somehow I'm
But
not
I-
surprised, Fridge.
It's been a long day, okay? I had to not be me for like 7 hours. It was difficult.
By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
Fuck you!
So then,
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Fuck yeah!
No, oh, you lost your bodyguard.
I'll stay in the room.
Difference with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
God damn it, Fumi. I feel like this is gonna be the new shut the fuck up Patty moment thing. Like,
I really feel it.
whenever he says like some nerd shit out of context.
I will not take that as an offensive. Please tell me to shut the fuck up every time.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Stops.
what the heck?
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it.
I don't know why I find that so funny, but what the heck? Like it
What the heck?
It gets me every time. It sounds way more high pitched than I would have expected for her.
Oh,
Hmm? So you finally noticed.
That you're standing suspiciously close to the bloody body, and I think you're a vampire? Yeah, I have.
what the crap?
Huh? Noticed what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received,
Oh.
and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. What are you talking about?
I wanted to spook you so bad.
You here to do some
Go.
voices with us?
I can join in and do that if you'd like. Yeah.
Sure. I'm sick of doing so many guys' voices when I have to do the main character and Monokuma. So if you want to take over some of the boys, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lower.
Can
you
I
down
be
a
trust
little
fund
bit.
douche?
Absolutely. That's one of the ones I didn't want to voice anymore.
I
So-
can also do a good macho man in case Fridge needs to step away.
Oh, good. I'm gonna burn out my voice box.
Fuck yeah.
do Stitch very well.
Sister,
Leave
do you
that
want to
on
read
Oz.
this line?
No, I didn't yet.
Okay. So if you want to take Byakuya, oh, I got it right again. Then would you also mind doing Leon, the baseball dude? He's got
Sure.
red
Let me
hair and a
hear you
beard?
do. Let me hear you do them once, just so that I have an idea to base off.
I mean, I've just been kind of using my
He's
normal
just doing
voice.
normal voice for.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a good voice
Casual,
for him.
casual.
He's the one that
Okay.
he sounds kind of the most plain, but I don't have like a silly voice to give him.
Okay, so just point him out to me when he comes up the first time.
Sure. I'm gonna keep doing Sakura. I like doing her voice. She's fun. Okay. So go ahead, sis. Take it away.
Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died?
On the floor.
She died in Makoto's dorm.
You're the suspect this round, aren't you?
That would
I
do it
have a
very-
reason.
She's right.
She's left.
I'm gonna believe.
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like,
I mean, it is pretty reasonable.
yeah. Hold on a second.
We
You
just
got
know
it
we
all
didn't.
wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it
Is this
because
Joey?
she was afraid. I'm trying to, yeah.
Okay. I was just double checking.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
All right, I stabbed her in the gut. Are you happy? The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes ago. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, I'm going to explain it again. You think I did... He stutters in his mind thoughts?
He doesn't
I
have
like
much hard
cheese.
drive space.
So then,
Are we done talking?
No.
We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, and then construct an argument to form walls, and then the final decision will be the roof.
What?
If we get this wrong,
so
the House of Reason will fall down around us.
Can you say the
Well, do I have to say more?
No,
I'm impressed he was
preferably.
able to read that subtext.
Right? I'd rather you didn't. No.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck.
With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too.
Nice.
Very nice. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime.
Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now.
You did.
If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave the goddamn skull in myself.
Cool, then you'll be the next Blackened.
I was gonna say very, very, very heroic of you. That will get you killed.
I'm serious. I will fuck them up.
3 minutes of playtime.
Bone saw is ready. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder?
Yes,
How do we even do something like that?
we don't.
Very
We let
carefully.
Kyoko do it.
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. Dang it!
I swear to God, bitch. I've been pulling for you to get some help. The help you need to be a good person. If you're gonna point
Hey,
the finger at me.
we know we're innocent because we're playing the dumbass, okay? They don't know.
To be fair, I'm kind of surprised the dumbass knows he's innocent. Like, think about it. He seems the type like, I switched rooms with her. It's my fault. I killed her.
I got her killed, yeah.
Did I
got her
drink
killed,
too
it's my
much and
fault.
forget that I killed her?
Well, what are you implying?
This is very suspicious.
It was you.
No, it wasn't. That.
Don't come any closer, or you're going to kill me next.
Yes. No.
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
Thank you, third best girl in the game. I now appreciate your position on that list.
She is now marked for death.
That's true. We might as well at least check to just check. That's redundant.
Even if we wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Why? That's Leon.
Oh, that's Leon.
That's normal, dude.
Wait, why not?
I'm not.
That's too much
good
stoner. I'm sorry.
with blood.
I'm not good with blood.
Yeah, that's a lie.
All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, like this?
Did she faint when Junko's body came up?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going.
Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. I got Time Wizard, and I can polymerize that with Baby Dragon. to
He's a
get-
dragon!
And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. ... Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? I don't know. Maybe when you switched rooms with a dead girl.
The cadence was perfect.
Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? All they want to do is save my sister. I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Maybe there's a sick part of me that wants to see this, but I kind of wouldn't mind if he drew and quartered somebody. Especially if the blood's all pink. I
Especially
can't
if
let
it's
that
Trust
Yeah,
fund boy.
it's bubblegum
Trust fund
bukake.
boy.
That's all.
I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. But who really killed Sayaka? Investigate.